Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yoyis, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to get this look. So this is the easiest way you could do wispy lately, and as you can see, I don't put them directly on the waterline. I like to put them underneath. That way I go over with my Next Care blue sensitive tape to actually hold the lashes down in place. And this right here has completely changed everything for me. My lashes do not go anywhere. I don't get any stickies, and best part is that they don't move at all because you're actually using the stickiness of the tape to hold everything in place. And then I lift the outer corner just a little bit to move it down. That way it doesn't bother my clients at all. As you can see, perfect placement. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the other side now. I'm also going to give you guys another tip that I've been doing a lot lately, and this helps with the heat coming out from the mask. As you can see, I put the actual bottom piece of the iPad and I slip it right under there. That way it kind of puts like a little barrier from the mask. That way the heat of the mask is not coming up onto your work and causes bad retention. Guys, this has completely changed everything for me. So if you are having issues with heat of the mask ruining your work, then I highly recommend for you to try this out and see if this works for you, because guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna change everything for you. Since this is a wispy set, I feel like I need to map out my lash maps on my iPad. This helps me out so much, especially when it comes to wispy sets, since there's so many numbers involved. So I am going to be doing a wispy cat eye hybrid look. So I'm going to start off with the longest lengths on the outside and work my way down to the inner corner, being the shortest. So I want to apologize because while doing this, I realized that I messed up real bad. So I'm pretty much going to section it off into 6 sections, and I'm going to pause it here real quick so you guys can see exactly what I did. So I pretty much started off with 16 on the outer corners and worked my way back down to 11s in the inner corner, and those are going to be the spikes. And for the inner fillers, I'm going to do 13 and work my way down to 8 millimeters. If you guys haven't seen my previous wispy sets, I recommend to go watch those. That way you could get an idea of how I do my wispy sets, and then come back and check out this video because it'll help you guys out so much if you already know kind of my process about how I go about my wispies. So as you can see here, you have a better understanding of how I did it on this iMap because I did it perfect on this side. So I'm going to freeze it up here for you guys and show you exactly what I did. So for the fillers, I did 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 millimeters, and those are going to be the shorter lengths. And for the spikes, I'm going to do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 being the longest on the outside. So I wanted to show you real quick exactly what I'm going to do because I know I messed it up real bad on the other iPad. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will recommend for you guys to go watch my first video on lashing in layers, because if you don't know how to lash in layers, then this process will be pretty hard for you. So I recommend to go watch that video and then come back, and then that way you'll understand exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm pretty much going to do the exact same process as I did in that video, except I'm going to do things a little different since this is a wispy set. So I'm going to go ahead and start taping down my client's lashes with the Next Care sensitive blue tape. So you guys pretty much know the process from here. Like I said, if you watched my previous video, then you know exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking out the first layer of lashes. And one thing that I will mention is that sometimes you will not get it right. Sometimes you'll end up pulling out way too many lashes, and that's okay. We'll end up fixing that later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling out. Like I said, here I pulled out way too many. So I'm just gonna start pulling out every single lash that I can for the first layer. And I did pull out way too many. Like I said, it's okay because you're gonna end up lashing them anyways. So the whole concept of lashing in layers is to help you isolate and pretty much lash every single lash. So now that I finished pulling out every single lash from the first row, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly how easy it is to create a wispy set doing this method. I was blown away on how easy it is that anybody could do. So here, as you can see, the reason why I like to do this is because it helps with isolation. So if you do struggle with isolation, look how easy it is that you don't have to sit there and try to isolate or remove lashes out of the way. So I'm literally just gonna go ahead and start placing spikes. So what I mean by spikes is, like I said, if you guys haven't seen any of my wispy videos, I explain what spikes are, and it's literally just 6 to 10 lashes pulled off the strip, dipped in the glue, and placed on the natural lash. So I wanted to show you guys real time on how long it takes me to isolate and place an extension on the lash. I feel like you guys think that I'm so fast, but this is what I do right here. I isolate first, and then I pick up the lashes, and then I place the lash on here. Normally I like to edit these little parts out, but you guys make it seem like I'm this superhero that likes to get it done so fast. No guys, this is real time. And normally without doing the taping method for a wispy set, just for me to place the wispies or the spikes, whatever you call them, normally it would take me 30 to 40 minutes for both eyes, and it literally took me under 15 minutes for both eyes to do it this way. So as you can see, I have too many lashes pulled out here, so I'm going to be skipping a couple of them because I did notice that she didn't have that many lashes, and I did notice that she had a lot of baby lashes and a lot of damage to her lashes from wearing strip lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip a couple of lashes since I don't want to add too much spikes and take away from the fullness of the actual set. So I'm going to be skipping every other lash. And I did want to mention that once I finished doing all the spikes, I went in and started placing classic lashes on all the other leftover lashes. So I'm finishing up the outer corners here, but as you can see, I went ahead and placed a classic lash on all the other lashes that I felt like I didn't want to put a fan there. So you can easily do that. So remember, the first layer you can do spikes with classic lashes in between the spikes. So I wanted to show you guys real quick how I lift the layers, and I got a lot of questions or concerns in my last video on lashes getting stuck to the tape. So as you can see, I rubbed it on the back of my hand countless of times. That way I can remove the stickiness from the tape, and this is going to help you so your lashes do not get stuck to the tape. So make sure to rub it only on the middle part. You don't want to rub it on the outer corners because you need the stickiness on the outer corners to hold the tape down. So remember, rub it on the back of your hand countless and countless of times to remove the stickiness. That way the lash extensions don't get stuck. I'm so sorry guys, I want to apologize, but I forgot to record the part where I take out the second layer, but it's no big deal. If you guys know how to do the taping method, then you guys already know what to do. But I pretty much pulled back the lashes and then started removing the second layer, and I'm gonna show you guys real time how fast it is to do the second layer. I think the second layer is the easiest one out of all of them. I'm literally just gonna go ahead and start placing classic lashes on the second layer. So the second layer, just focus on putting classic lashes if you are trying to do just a hybrid set. This method applies to any type of set that you're trying to do, but since this is a hybrid set, I wanted to show you guys how simple it was for me to do this hybrid set. And the second layer was literally the fastest I've ever done this. The fact that it was just classics and I was just going back to back to back placing classic lashes without having to worry about isolation. So if you are looking for the easiest way to do a hybrid wispy set, I'm telling you guys, this is the easiest way. And let me just rephrase exactly what I did. The first layer I added spikes and classic lashes, and then the second layer I added only classics. And remember, the spikes are the longer lengths and the classic lashes are gonna be the shorter lengths, so you want to be adding classic lashes that are going to be the same length as the volume lashes. So remember to follow the lash map. Spikes are the longer lashes and classic and volume fans are going to be the shorter lashes. I just wanted to put that quick reminder, that way you guys are not feeling lost and asking 24 questions. That way I can answer everything all in this video. And again, now back to what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing classic lashes all throughout the second row. So only classic lashes, and the last row is going to be all volume fans. It's going to be so seamless, so effortless, so simple that you guys are going to be like, did I just do that? So here I'm just isolating, separating all the lashes and making sure that I get every single lash with a classic lash. So I'm going to put on some cute little music while I finish the second row of only classic lashes, and I'll be right back once I'm ready for the third row.
Sometimes I say that I want you back, but I don't know if I do.
Okay, now that I'm done placing classic lashes on the second row, I'm gonna go and show you guys exactly what happens in real time, because all you guys see is the perfect side of everything, but I want you guys to know that what happens to you guys happens to me, and it's okay. This is why I rub it on the back of my hand, because I know that lashes are gonna come off, and it's normal. It's normal. So if you get 1 or 2 lashes that are coming off, that's how it should be. And as you can see here, I'm using my tweezers as a guide to pretty much help me remove those extensions off the tape. Remember, your tweezers are gonna be your best friend when it comes to using tape, so don't be scared to get in there with your tweezers. And again, as you guys saw, some of them did fall off, so I'm just gonna go back in and replace the ones that fell off.
Sometimes I say that I want you back, but I don't know if I do. Sometimes I think about the good days we had, but there were bad days too. And I know love is like the phases of the moon.
Okay, and with that same tape, you're gonna go ahead and pull all those lashes back. So now that we have the first 2 layers down, the third layer is the funnest, because all you're gonna have to do is just do volume fans. So now, of course, you're gonna grab your tweezers and remove the tape to expose the last layer. I am excited about the last layer, because now that we have the first 2 layers, which were the easiest, the last layer is just gonna be just full on volume lashes, and I feel like I don't need any explanation for this last layer, and let you guys enjoy the process. Also wanted to apologize because I noticed that after I was done with my set, I didn't record the after process, so I pretty much just went in and sealed her lashes with the Soko Lashes sealer and fanned her out. But that pretty much wraps up today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because your love and support means the world to me, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.